2 a.m. I mean, you can just imagine what happens at 2 a.m. I mean, I'm usually trying to just get home, but it's never usually just get home at 2 a.m. It's always something going down. I'm a DJ, so. Yeah, there was one epic one for sure. You gotta remember that after the club, people are like so drunk and so messed up that after hours usually aren't that good. But this one was at Drake's house, so everybody was really hyped for this. And I was one of the DJs that was DJing, and it was interesting because you can't drive to the house. You have to take a shuttle. So I'm in a shuttle with all these girls because only girls are invited to things like this apparently. So, and they're just, the amount of groupie talk in the car was just hilarious, like how they were trying to plot into to try and get Drake, because they were probably gonna get nowhere near Drake, but it was just funny, like they were going over their plans, and so I was the only guy to get in the van or in the shuttle, and when we got out of the shuttle, there was a group of guys that were just checking every girl out, like maybe, I don't know, maybe they were trying to censor for Drake or whatever, I'm not sure. So that was pretty hilarious. And then they asked me who the heck I was, because I'm a dude, obviously. I'm not supposed to be getting off the shuttle. Tried to tell them I was a DJ, and they were like, oh, okay, cool. And then they shuffled me to the booth. So it was just crazy to see how women react to a celebrity like that, obviously. And they were kind of going claw over fist, and and some of the girls I thought were friends in the shuttle turned out not to be friends at all. And but the amazing thing about Drake's house is that grotto. If you ever go to Drake's house, there's a big grotto in the pool where things go down, and I saw some things go down. Probably no actor probably will ever touch it, because I mean it's at Drake's house, and you know it goes down to Drake's house. Period. Well, I was definitely on a wave in Japan. That was a whole lot of fun. Visited most of the sites. I went there on tour with Nas. That was pretty fun. I don't think anything will get better than that, because funny story is, while we were on tour when we first got to Japan, these guys were there. I guess they were fans. Pretty sure they were fans, but they were trying to get stuff signed by Nas or wherever. And they came up to me and said, what did I do? And I was like, oh, I'm DJing. And they immediately asked me for my autograph. I was like, cool. Never gave her an autograph before, fine. The interesting part is the next stop we had in Japan, they were there as well. And I was like, this is getting interesting. I was like, how do you guys know where we are every time? Every time, like, we take the train, we take a plane somewhere in Japan, you guys are at the spot where we're at. And we later found out that these guys had hacked one of our email accounts and got the itinerary from the email, and that's how they were showing up to every spot we were at. It was crazy. It was like some next level Japanese stuff. Like, they were like ninjas or something. I don't know. Called security on them, and they actually like went to jail for like, I don't know what the charge was, but they later found out that one of the dudes had hacked one of our emails. I don't know how he did it. Don't ask me. They're super ninjas over there. Just know. Keep your email on lockdown. Oh, Nas is super, like, whatever you think Nas is, like, if you're a fan, that's how Nas is. He's super chill, super intelligent, just wants to know more and more about the world. And the conversations I have with him, just like one-on-one or in a group, like, I always cherish, because he's always dropping some type of gem. And you may not even get it till a couple of days later. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Like, he's that type of dude. Just like, knowledge-wise, he's just a cut above. And you'd be surprised. It's really some stuff he doesn't know, like sports. Like, he'll claim he's a Knicks fan and a Met fan, but he really doesn't know what's going on. Because I'm a real sports fan. Like, yeah, I'm smart, and yeah, I went to school and all that stuff, but I'm a real sports fan. He claims to be a sports fan, but he's really not a sports fan. He doesn't know. Like, I'd be like, yo, how much, this is when Carmelo was playing for the Knicks, obviously. I was like, yo, how much what you think about Carmelo? Like, you know, he's not really. Is he a leader? And Miles would just look at me like with this blank stare, like, I like the Knicks, but I don't really know what's going on right now. I'm like, dude, like, you're not really a fan, bro. You just wearing the hat. You just wearing the hat and trying to represent Queens with the Mets and stuff. You don't really know about the team, but he's such a cool dude. Like, whatever you think about Nas, that's him. Most of the time, the thing about tour is, like, you want to go out, and then, like, when it's time to go out, you're just like, I'd rather just stay at home and sleep. But, yeah, we did get out a couple times, for sure, and it was an experience. They listen to different things over there. It's not the same, but they like hip-hop, but they also have they do K-pop, they do a whole bunch of things together, and, it was an experience for sure. Like, something I'll never forget, honestly. So, yeah, Japan, you guys are awesome. Korea was definitely fun. Okay, but their clubs are very interesting. Okay, so the 2 or 3 we went to were definitely like this. So it was like a karaoke vibe, but everybody was real straight-laced, like straight up, like. But you could tell things were like, it was like extra things going on. Extra things, I mean, like, I think there was a brothel in the back. I'm not sure, but I think it was a brothel in the back because you would see people go in a room. I'm asking, I was like, is something else going on? Is this some other kind of club? He was like, I think something's up. Like, so we went to go explore, and we saw like half naked girls. Like, I think they were like in a room, and this was the room you were supposed to pick out of, and I was like, yo, I am not messing with that. Like, and I was like, well, I'm not messing with it either. I'm the star here. Like, something could happen. Like, so it was definitely I said at first I wasn't sure if it was a brothel. It was for sure a brothel in the club in Korea. Korea, y'all get down, right? Like, brothel, club, karaoke in the same place. Like, I don't know if that's probably X-rated. That's not R-rated.